Hey guys, Alex here. And recently I ordered this book called Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice: The Art of the Film. And as the title implies, this is it's basically the art book that's supposed to accompany the film. And the movie just came out. The sneak preview has come out. There are reviews on the movie. I have not read the reviews, and I have not seen the movie myself yet. I plan to watch it maybe tomorrow. But that said, I did read through the book, knowing that there might be the danger of there being spoilers in the book. But going through the book, there aren't really, like spoilers. Like nothing major anyways. Like if you've seen all the trailers, then pretty much you know all the information about the story from this book. This book is great though because, two reasons. One, I'm a huge fan of Superman, and two, I'm a huge fan of film. And I love seeing like concept art. I love seeing storyboard, illustrations of what the director was going for in a particular scene. So this book has about half and half, like screenshots or like still images from the movie, and then the other half being concept art and also storyboard art. If you don't know what a storyboard is basically what the director uses to guide him when he's actually filming the movie. It helps the director of photography. It just gives everyone a good sense of what they're trying to frame in the shot. Now, as I said, the information about the story is pretty general, so you can actually read this book and not be spoiled as to what happens in the movie. Now, there is a pretty good chunk on Superman. There's a pretty good chunk on Batman, and then there's a nice section on Batman versus Superman, where they show Batman's armor that he uses against Superman. It also shows the weapons of choice that Batman will use against Superman. But again, that's not really a spoiler because you see a lot of this in the trailer as well. Back to the Batman section, they do show some of his vehicles that he's going to drive. And they also talk about, the inspiration about Batman's suit. They show early concept art of what the Batman suit might have looked like. I'm pretty glad they went with I'm pretty glad that they went with the look that they do in the trailers in the movie. But basically they're saying that Zack Snyder went for a very old school homage look to what Batman looked like in the comics. And that's the look that they're going for in this movie. And they also talk about Ben Affleck casting him. They say it's the first time they casted an older actor to play Batman than previous versions or something like that. I probably worded that awkwardly. And they talk a little bit about Superman as well. I mean, as I said, there's a big section on Superman and then Batman, and they also show concept art of pretty much all the characters. Like they show Perry White, they show concept art of Superman, Batman, Doomsday, Lex Luthor, Lois Lane, and it's pretty cool. Now this book's pretty general, so it's a pretty good book to look at. I would prefer even more in-depth looks at the costuming, like more concept art of the costumings. Maybe even less still images from the movie. I mean, it's still cool seeing the still images from the movie because I haven't seen it yet. That part's pretty cool. But for the most part, it's a pretty general book. You can read through it and not be spoiled on plot. So I highly recommend this film book. It helps you just get a good sense of what the director is going for when he filmed the movie, and it also gives you an idea of what might have been in terms of like costuming. And the storyboards are pretty cool too, and I think Batman fans will really like looking at some of his weapons and some of his vehicles. But again, this is a very general book, so they don't really go into detail onto anything in the movie or the details of the characters, but it's just a general look. So I would give this book a 5 out of 5 if you like film, and also if you're looking forward to the movie. I'm a huge DC fanboy. All right, guys, I hope this review helped you. Let me see. Hold on, let me show you this really quick. This book is, just to give you a glimpse on the length. Let's see here. It's 191 or 192 pages, something like that. So totally worth the money if you want to dish out a little bit, if you haven't spent all your money on the IMAX showing of the movie. All right, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video.